What up? What up? What's up? My end. Do y'all remember that show? Yo, what up, unicorns? Eric Abram here, and welcome to another episode of the UX Unicorns podcast. It's me. It's your boy. It's your boy. If you can't see, I'm on camera driving a fake car. Anyways, guys, before we get into the podcast, just a few announcements, a few things that are going on with me, and a few things that could go on with you as well if you partake in these things I'm about to talk about. So first of all, Service Design ATL, they're hosting a kind of like a panel UX thing where I'm going to be speaking. Basically, the topic is, your design journey. I know a lot of you heard about my design journey, but I'm going to be giving like a 6 minute talk about my design journey. Also, there's a few other people on here. We have Abby, Aknil, Javier, and Maria. So a few other people on there. So um, if you guys want to hear how other people got into UX, I highly advise that you guys show up at on December 10th at 6:30. That is Thursday, December 10th at 6:30. It is all through Zoom. Guys, look, I want my ugly unicorns. I want all my unicorns to go in and flood this event. I was looking at past events. It doesn't seem like they have a lot of people that sign up or join. So I really want my ugly unicorns to show up in pure effect out here and support UX and everybody, not just me, but everybody who's taking this journey into UX. Because I know a lot of you are. There's a lot of new UXs out there, and a lot of fresh UXs out there who probably need to hear some of these stories. So maybe these stories you can take some inspiration from, and it's also just pretty cool to hear people talk, and also pretty cool for me that I get to do this. My first time doing like a not a public thing. You guys know I do the podcast. I do the YouTube video thing, but doing my first kind of like UX talk, pretty cool thing. So very, very excited about that, guys. I really hope you guys show up. I'm gonna put the links in the description below, so that way you guys can show up. No excuses. If I need to put them on the social medias, I will put them on the social media. So look out on the LinkedIn as well. If you don't follow me on LinkedIn, make sure you do that. And also, if you don't follow Ugly Unicorns or UX Unicorns podcasts, make sure you do that on Instagram. That's where you can probably hit me up to get in touch with me. Or you can email me at eric@uglyunicorns.com. So another thing, just released on the uglyunicorns.com website, Foundation UI Design Kit. For all those out there, I know you struggle with UI design. I know you struggle with visual design. So therefore, I put something together for you guys to help you out. This is not the end all be all. You still need to learn this stuff, guys. I'm not joking. You still need to learn this UI design stuff, but I'm hoping that this design kit will help you guys kind of kickstart your butt cheeks, get you into gear. Maybe you can take it and you can probably learn from these things as well. You can go online, you can go on the website today and pick that up. Right now it's for Sketch. The Adobe XD one is coming later on in the month, so make sure you look out for that as well. And also, this guy has a lot of things to talk about. Yes, I've had a lot of things to talk about because I've been doing a lot of things as well. So also, I'm going to be kind of making some adjustments to the website. I'm going to be offering a membership type of deal on the website, offering some cool things, also offering offering some exclusive and curated things on the website that you can only get at uglyunicorns.com, whether that be design kits, percentage offs, some other things, blog articles, etc. So, and also maybe exclusive audios like these, or exclusive videos, or exclusive trainings, or exclusive things that can help you in your UX journey. You feel me? So look out for that coming in the months soon. I'm going to be putting together some things so you guys can sign up to be some ugly unicorns and get some great value out of these things that help you along with your UX journey. So let's just recap. So we got the Atlanta event December 10th at 6:30. We have the foundation design kit on the website. We also have the website turning into a membership place, so you guys can get some great content there. So, guys, that has been the announcements. I appreciate you guys for listening. So now, let's get into the podcast. All right, guys. Thank you for listening to those announcements. Look, in today's podcast, we're going to be talking about branding. Oh my God. What is he talking about? I came here for UX, not for branding. Look, you guys already knew what you signed up for when you listened to the podcast. You know it's going to be talking about things from A to Z like Amazon. You knew this was coming. So, what do I mean by branding? I'm talking about branding yourself as a designer, as a creative, as a business, whatever you want to do. Branding is very, very important out here in these streets. Y'all think it's a game, but it's not a game. Because the last thing you want to be is forgettable. You want to be unforgettable, like that Drake song. I think that's a Drake song. Is that a Drake song? Somebody in the comments, let me know if that's a Drake song. All right. Look, branding is very, very important. It helps you be rememberable. It helps, drive a sticking point, whether you're meeting new people. It also just helps deliver yourself in a light as you're a professional. So, we heard that term, put a face with the name, put a name with a face. I think it's the first one. But basically, we're taking that concept, but adding steroids to it, putting some Mexican juice in there. Basically, we're taking the name with the face kind of thing and just hyping it up just a little bit. As I'm going to give you an example, it's going to be Ugly Unicorns as an example, because there's a long story and history with that particular name in particular and where it came from. So most of you know, I used to work as a graphic designer, and throughout my career, my history as a designer, I've done a lot of things. I've worked as a graphic designer. I've done marketing. I've done sales. I've done videography, photography, all sorts of things. And you know what? Jobs would always come to me and say like, yo, we need this. And I really didn't know how to do those things, but I knew how to learn and figure things out. And so that was kind of my superpower. I could take something that I didn't know how to do and figure it out pretty quickly and do it. So for example, one company that I work for, they needed I think something happened with their videographer where they were filming events. And some reason this guy couldn't do it. And they were like, Eric, can you shoot events? I'm like, hell yeah, I can. I couldn't. I didn't know what I was doing, guys. I had no idea what I was doing. So basically, I went on the YouTubes. I went online. I went on all these different places and forums. And I basically figured out how to shoot corporate events. I had them buy me a camera. I had them buy me multiple cameras because I needed multiple angles. They wanted a place where you can set up for an interview. I had a camera for that. We had a backdrop for that. Dude, I was working the interview camera, and I was also walking around getting photos. I was also walking around getting B-roll for the event to put together a highlight reel for this particular event. And this was my first ever event, and they flew me out to Las Vegas to film it. And I was in Las Vegas for about 3 days, and it was pretty cool. I don't really like Vegas that much, but the experience was pretty dope. So that was kind of where Ugly Unicorns came from. Like, yeah, I can do all these things. I'll be your unicorn, but they're not going to be very pretty, right? I can only put in the maximum amount of time allotted in a day into a certain task. So I'll do it, but it ain't gonna be pretty. And that's kind of where I came with the whole term of ugly unicorns, because most companies are looking for a person to do everything, a unicorn, if you will. They're looking for this person to come in to do UI, to do UX, to do research, to do marketing, to do design, to do everything. But they don't understand, like, yeah, I can come in, I can do all those things, but I'm gonna be average at best. It ain't gonna be pretty. So that's where the name Ugly Unicorns came in from. Like, you want this unicorn, but I'm coming in ugly as shit. I can do it, but it ain't gonna be pretty. And so that's where the name Ugly Unicorns came in. And I had that name in the back of my mind for a while. And at one point, I came to a point like, you know what? I'm going to start my own freaking business. I'm going to start because me being a graphic designer, I hated it, right? I didn't want to do graphic design anymore. And I thought, hey, if I was my own boss, I would probably like doing graphic design better than I am, right? That's what I told myself. That's what I told myself. I said, hey, you know what? Maybe it's the fact that I work for someone else, and I put it in my mind and said, hey, if I invested, this can still reign true today. If I invested 8 hours a day into myself versus investing 8 hours a day into a company, think about how successful I could be in life if I do that. And so, guys, I did that. I tried that and I failed at that. And I failed at that. I had a little bit of success. I had a little bit of success. And when I say a little bit of success, I mean a small amount. And so that's what I told myself that I needed to do. So I started uglyunicorns.com. It was a place where you can go get unlimited graphic design services for a monthly price of like $500 flat, unlimited revisions, logos, flyers, etc., animated videos. What the hell was I thinking? Why would I do that? I already didn't like doing graphic design. So why would I create a service to where you can get unlimited design services for $500, dude? Do you know how exhausting that was? I had a few clients, man, and I tell you what, I built this website where you logged in, you had your online, this is all through WordPress. I don't have the website that anymore, but I have all the content. I was very impressed with myself that I made this. I had to where you would buy a tier. So I had a top tier and I had a bottom tier. The bottom tier had limited. The bottom tier was not unlimited. The top tier was. So you would log in, you would select the tier you wanted, and you'd be taken to this custom portal, this custom dashboard where you could go in, you can make a request in the portal with everything that you wanted design wise. I would get an email pinging me. I'll be able to go onto the website, log in, and see who made the request, what it was for, and I could put all these different like time and task and timeline tracks into it, so that way the person on the other end could see the progress of the project. Pretty cool stuff. I did a bunch of research. I still have all the plugins. I still have the theme that I use. If you guys want that, let me know. I'll sell it to you. Period. Because I'm not giving that shit away for free. This is the life we live. And so I built this whole thing where the person on the other end could go in and see the progress of the project, because I would just say like, all right, because I broke it down how I would do sketches, initial stage of design, exploration, research, etc. First design, second design, concept, final. And I would check each one of those off. And as I check those off, there's a progress bar that would happen, and the person on the other side would see that. And that was so dope. Do you think that they used the tracker? Do you think that they logged in to do that? No, they emailed me directly. I'm like, guys, no, do not email me directly. Go online, go onto the website, uglyunicorns.com, go to the website and put in your request there. Man, it took fucking forever in a day to teach these people how to go on the website to submit a project. Dude, I even put together a 15-minute instructional video on how to submit a request. And the video popped up right when you right when you signed in. So when you signed in and you bought your tier, a thank you video will pop up of me thanking you 20 pounds ago, thanking you of thank you for purchasing ugly unicorns, etc. And then the next video would be either you could skip and go to your dashboard. I was doing UX, I didn't even know it. You could skip and go to your dashboard, or you could click on the button that says play tutorial video, or I forget the name of it, but play like the video on how to submit a request. I think people were just skipping and going straight to the freaking dashboard and not freaking reading and watching the video. I put a lot of time in that video, man. I think I still have it. Probably will never play it. Man, what's going on with these headphones? But that's what happened, man. I had this big grandiose plan that I was gonna be my own boss, and I was. I did it for like either a year or 2 years. The struggle was real. I made some few monies, but after that it started declining or whatever. Who cares? That part of the business I cut, but I still kept the name. I still have the business as the LLC, as the actual name, but I don't run it as a graphic design service. Now I run it as my own personal brand. And this is where we get into the whole personal brand thing. So a lot of people think like, personal brand is like my name, like ericabram.com, which I don't use anymore because I'll run through ugly unicorns because at the same time I'm able to if I want to do contracting or whatever, let's say I want to go on my own and do UX as a consulting agency. I could call it fucking um Ugly Unicorns Consultant Agency. I could just call it Ugly Unicorns and that'd be it. And you would pay me through Ugly Unicorns, and I have like a CPA and all the other stuff, and I'm in tax IDs and all the other jazz. So legally, it'll pass through the business and then pay me. I am still an employee of Ugly Unicorns. I just don't run it as that anymore. So this is where personal branding comes into place, where a lot of people think like, oh, personal brand, I need to have my name, I need to have my name as a logo, and they think that's it. Guys, there's something you're missing. You're missing a lot of things here. It's a lot of misconceptions as well. Logo does not equal brand. Listen to me again. Your logo is not a brand. It is a visual representation or a mascot of the brand, but it's not the brand. A brand encompasses a lot of things. It encompasses not only the logo, but the tone, what you associate with, what you represent, your niche, basically all those other good things that people don't. I mean, your messaging, your tagline, how you present yourself in public, like that's a part of your brand, right? So with me, a part of my brand is my high bubbly character, my love for jujitsu, my love for UX, my ugly unicorns, t-shirts and hats and shit like that. My background and my YouTube and my YouTube account and page, and the Ugly Unicorns podcast and the website. Even my freaking resume looks like Ugly Unicorns. It says Eric Abram, but when I apply for jobs, it looks like uglyunicorns.com. Brand consistency. So when you see these colors, when you see that purple and pink, and you see that word Ugly Unicorns, what do you think of? I'll wait. You think of me, man. You think of me. You think of Eric Abram. Eric Abram. I'm going to keep repeating that name. Eric Abram. You think of me because I made this what it is. I went out, I got all the social medias that I needed. All my social medias look like me, look like Ugly Unicorns, the brand. So when you go to social media, you see the brand colors. You go to the website, you see the brand colors. You look on my resume, you see the brand colors. You go to my LinkedIn, you see the brand colors. You go to my Twitter, same thing. Instagram, same thing. YouTube, same thing. This is what it's all about. Consistency. I'm putting myself out there as a brand. And so a lot of people, a lot of designers, you know, we kind of struggle with that. Like, I would say a lot of people who are new to design don't understand, like, you should brand yourself because you are yourself. You are a business. You yourself are a brand. The way you carry yourself, the way you dress, it's all a part of your brand. So, it's you gotta kind of stand out in this sea of UX people and people coming into the lane because there's a lot of people who look just like you. But how do you stand out? When everybody's wearing black shirts, I'm wearing a bright pink shirt. And boom, there's Eric in that ugly unicorns pink representing. And that's what I try to tell people. Like, how do you stand out amongst your peers? Um, because at the end of the day, if you are applying for a job at Amazon and this other person is applying a job at Amazon and you say that you're friends, no, that dude is competition or that woman is competition. And people are like, well, I don't see it as competition. Are you serious? I don't know if I talked about this in my last podcast, but dude, you're competition. That means you are the person in between me and getting a check. You are the person in between me and helping my family. You're the person in between me and paying my bills. Yes, you are competition. We could be friends after I get the job. But right now, dude, I'm trying to go for the gold. Go for the pressure. Oh, random song. Have I sang yet? No, I don't think I have. But branding is important. So I want to kind of look at some articles. Look at two. I'm not going to read these damn things, but I'm going to go through like the top headers of them. This one's from Forbes. Everybody loves Forbes. You're going to see a theme here with these. So Forbes, this is the Forbes article. It says 6 reasons that will make you want to brand yourself. Interesting. Does it really make me want to brand myself or not look at your fucking website because you got 3,000 goddamn ads on here? Jesus Christ. Could I just get to your website without having an ad pop up? Damn, Forbes. Shit. All right. So let's get into these. So this is from Forbes. It says, 6 reasons that will make you want to brand yourself. We'll see about that. We're going to see about that, Forbes. Number one they have is personal brands connect faster. They're basically what they're saying is people connect with people or humans connect with other humans. People don't really connect with businesses because they've come off a little cold. They come off too salesy, uglyunicorns.com. And just because companies are trying to sell you a product, which I get because companies need to make money to stay in business, to employ the people who live in those communities. So I get that personal brands connect faster. But at the same time, your personal brand can be a business. It's not saying that it can't be. It's just that it just has to come off as not being so salesy or businessy that you yourself can be a personal brand. Let's take Kim Kardashian. She is a personal brand. Dude, when she posts an Instagram post, she's getting millions of dollars for that because she is Kim Kardashian. She has turned her name into money. She can literally print money by using her Instagram account. So just remember that. All right. Number 2, personal brands can evolve and adapt more easily. I guess I can kind of see that where take Ugly Unicorns for example. Again, like it started out as a graphic design thing, then it turned into a clothing brand thing, and now it's my own personal brand. So it has evolved 3 times. So I get what they're saying there. All right, number 3. Investing in your personal brand increases the value of your most valuable asset, which is who? Which is you, dude. You are your most valuable asset. Without you, you would never be doing anything. But does that make sense? Without you, you won't be doing anything. Man, I got a freaking it's after 5:00. So let me change. I want to change my background colors again, but I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Anyway, so without you, you wouldn't be where you be at. If moving along, number 4. Personal brands keep you flexible. What? I guess it does keep you kind of flexible because you're able to pivot like Ugly Unicorns again. I'm using myself as an example because I've pivoted and been flexible this whole time, and I'm just not getting to a point to where this is what it is. Um, Personal brands do keep you flexible because you're able to do what the heck you want. You can become an authority and expertise in your space. You can go into other spaces if you want to. Let's say you're a UX designer, you have an expertise in the visual design. You can probably transfer to having an expertise into the research side of it, or go into graphic design or go into photography. It all encompasses being creative in that type of way. So I can kind of see where that one comes into play. Number 5, personal brands give you power. Yes, they do. Personal brands give you power to be and do what you want to do. Yes, it does. Because guess what? There is only one you. There's only one you. That is true. That is true, boo boo. There's only one you. What am I talking about? Yes, personal brands do give you power. The power to be you in the way that you want to be represented. You decide how you want to be looked at by others, not how others perceive you. Because you don't want others to perceive you how they want to perceive you. No. You got to put the power into your hands, and you regurgitate what you want to put out into the world. What I want to put out into the world, I want to put out positivity, helping these fresh UXs out there, getting people to know, getting people to know me not only as a person, but as a UX professional and being a thought leader in the space. That's the reason why I do these things, man. At the end of the day, I want to be a thought leader in the space. So that's why I provide as much knowledge as I can to those who want to absorb that knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So you help me, I help you, I help you, you help me. Yeah, Eric, you are going crazy. Number 6, this is still Forbes. Personal brands don't need anyone else but you. Damn. That's a real one, shawty. That's so real. Yes. This number 6 is awesome. I like this number 6 one. Personal brands don't need anyone else but you, which is so true because when you are a Jennifer Smith.com or Becky Majority, I don't know names. I don't know why they're all girl names either, but okay, whatever. Who cares? It's you, man. Like I said before, you don't need nobody else. Big businesses like Apple, they cannot function without having thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people. They are like a freaking living organism, right? And within that organism are people with their own personal brands, which is fine. You don't have to you don't have to not, what am I trying to say? You don't have to attach yourself to your company and be like the business that you work for. You might share some same values, you might not share the same values, but at the end of the day, it's your values that matter, right? Some companies you might not resonate with. Maybe you want to bounce. Maybe you can't bounce, but we're not going to get into that. So, I want to change my light back to purple, but I don't want to mess up anything. So, and look, my light went back to white because at 5 o'clock every day, my wife needs to use the office and she doesn't like my vibes of the purple vibes. So I have my light set on the timer. So at 5 o'clock, the vibes switch back to regular ass office and the ugly unicorns vibey vibes go away. But for this podcast, it's staying on. I don't care. It just irked me that it did that and I forgot. So I'm gonna have to cut that off. Anyway, so here's another article from Entrepreneur. They're talking about, I'm gonna click no thanks on that. Dude, these freaking websites. I know they make their money by doing this, but there are so many. I'm not gonna cuss. There are so many freaking ads on this website. I swear to goodness, Forbes had ads on the left. They had ads on the right. They got ads on the bottom. They got ads while you're scrolling. They got ads at the top. Dude, if I click anywhere on the page, I'm going to hit an ad. It's like a landmine. I'm going to hit an ad. And Entrepreneur is no freaking different. There are ads within the freaking ad, bruh. Dude, there's an ad inside of the art. I'm done. I'm not done, but dude, this is stupid. Anyway, 5 steps to brand yourself in 2020. This is from Entrepreneur. So take it with a grain of salt, sand, or bacon grease. I don't care what you do. All right. So number 1, upgrade your mindset. That's what they said. Upgrade your mindset. What am I, a computer? Hey guys, upgrade your mindset. How about we just say, let's be open-minded into new things that can help you grow as a person, like read a book that you never read before, or listen to a podcast, or listen to somebody else's views on whatever the hell they want to have views on. But that's crazy. All right, number 2, define your expertise. I like this one. Define your expertise, because if you don't, you're going to be a generalist in everything. That means you're going to be 25% here, 25% here, 10% here. So define your expertise. For me, mine's is UX. It was graphic design. I take that expertise that I gained over the years as a designer, and I apply it to my new role as a different type of designer. So define your expertise, which is basically saying, define your niche. What are the things that you want to talk about? What are the things you want to represent? What are the things that make you who you are? So when you walk around in public, people know you as that person. So that's where I'm trying to get to. Number 3, be everywhere. Be everywhere. I'm making hand motions because it's everywhere. Hand swirlies, wax on, Miss Miyagi, everywhere. This is the truth. Yes. Even platforms that you hate, be on them too. I don't want to be on TikTok, man. I don't want to be on Snapchat. You know what's funny? I'm actually on TikTok. I think I posted like 4 videos, and I hate that shit. That shit is dumb. Snapchat too. That shit is dumb. I don't get it. I don't want to be on those things. I don't understand how people have time to do all these damn TikToks things. Are you guys getting paid from TikTok? Wait, you guys getting paid from TikTok? First of all, how you getting paid from TikTok? 2, how you get paid from TikTok? 3, who is paying you on TikTok? Who paying you, man? Somebody let me know. Somebody tell me. I'm pointing at this one over here. This camera right here. Somebody tell me. I ain't playing with y'all. Man, I'm gonna have to put that in the edit. Okay, be everywhere. Even the ones you hate. This person said, "This is how I gained 20,000 followers on Instagram." Okay, I get it. Look, okay, this is the one problem with this could be another podcast episode, but the whole I'm doing it too. Don't get me wrong. The whole gaining follower thing, it's like we're using people as freaking coins. It's weird. The more followers you get, the more whatever. But to me, it's all about the engagement, right? Because I've seen some people that have like 40,000 followers, right, on their Instagram, but their engagement is like 200 people. I would rather have 200 people that follow me and have 200 people like my comment. That's 100% engagement. Do you understand me? That's 100% engagement. I'm gonna do a bad percentage on this one. So let's say you have 40,000 people, you have 200 people. That's negative 3,000 engagement. That's negative 3,000 engagement, partner. So yeah, I would rather not have 40,000 people and 200 people engage in my content. Like, what are you doing? Like, are these bots? Are these even real people? What are you putting out? Why don't people don't like your stuff? How did you even get 40,000 people to follow you in the first place? Are you on TikTok? All right. Number 4, share knowledge. You know what? That's what I do. I share knowledge. You go to uglyunicorns.com, you see the knowledge. You go to the UX Unicorns podcast, you hear the knowledge. You go to the Ugly Unicorns YouTube page, you see the knowledge. You can download the knowledge. You can go get that knowledge. You can buy that knowledge. You can see that knowledge. And guess what? Some of this knowledge is free. Well, most of this knowledge is free. Some of this knowledge, your ass got to pay for. But that's just the world we live in. So yeah, that's another big one, man. Share knowledge. That's because people they want to hear what you about. You know, people they can see the highlight reel of your life, but you know they want to know what's in your brain, what you got up here, what can you share that's valuable, what can I take from this conversation that I can apply to my life right now currently. So I think that's what people can look for. Number 5, engage with others. Yo, this is true too. I actually engage with people every day, all the time. Not just like through the podcast or through the YouTube channel, like actually engaging on like LinkedIn or Instagram. I was talking to somebody today named Chris. Chris, what's up? Shout out to you. Thanks for hitting me up today. I really hope that our conversation helped you out and you gained something from that. But yeah, so I talk to people like Chris on Instagram. I talk to people all the time through LinkedIn. People who are new to UX who want to just gain a little bit of insight. You know, I've had conversations with people via the Zoom or telephone call. I've done all those things because I was once that person who wanted to go get that knowledge as well. So that is also a part of my branding. You know what I'm saying? Engaging with engaging with my ugly unicorns out there, engaging with my unicorns who need some help. You know, Chris had a question today. I answered him, and he got the answer that he needed. You know, people hit me up and ask me questions all the time, or people hit me up and want to know more about like UX research and maybe UI design or visual design or how to put together a wireframe. Like, what's your process for from going to A to B to concept and blah blah blah. So that's a part of my brand is engaging with my unicorns out there who need that help. You know what I'm saying? I know they're out there engaging with other people. I'm not jealous. I'm just joking. I am jealous. Don't talk to that person. Talk to me. I'm joking, guys. I'm not that way because I know I don't have all the answers, nor do I claim to have all the answers. You ain't got the answer, Sway. You ain't got the answer. Y'all don't know that reference? Y'all old, man. That's Kanye, bruh. When he went on Sway in the morning and he went crazy. Anyway, engaging with others. Um, yeah, man. That's what you wanted. This one says, don't build a one-way channel. That is true. Do not build a one-way channel. Don't become that person that nobody can approach. You're not a celebrity. Even celebrities get approached, but they're just weird. Celebrities are weird. They're strange. But yeah, you don't want to be the person that is constantly just, boom, here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go. I got a question. No, shut up. Here you go, here you go. People want to be heard too, right? People want their questions to be answered as well because maybe something you said resonated with them, but they wanted some clarity. They wanted to know a little bit more about that story you had, that backstory of how you got to this and what made you do that and what decision is this. So I really like this where it says don't be a one way broadcasting channel. Which I agree with, man. I know I do a lot of one way broadcasting right now, but at the same time, I've encouraged everyone who listens to me to hit me up. Whether you need coaching, mentorship, or you just want to ask me just a basic question, you know, I'm here. I'm always here. So I'm never gonna turn you down. Never gonna let you up. You. Yeah, buddy. You just got Rickroll on the job. um. So yeah, guys. Branding yourself, like I said, once again, very important because like these articles have said, like there's only one you out there. Well, just one you, but there could be someone with your same freaking name. And how many times have you seen? For example, okay, in high school, there were two girls. named Ashley Harris in the same freaking high school. And guess what? They were in the same grade. They were in the same grade. And they said Ashley Harris come to the office. And I think both of those girls showed up. They were like, oh, not that Ashley Harris, the other Ashley Harris. Ashley Harris, shout out to y'all's, man. I'm using y'all's name. Whatever one of y'all want to take the shout out, take the shout out. Because there's too many of y'all. So like it says, there's only one you, but how do you stand out for being from that second Ashley Harris? How do you become Ashley Harris plus, giant polar bears or whatever, blue bear, whatever? I don't know. You don't have to name your brand after an animal. It's just as a mythical one, like a unicorn. Just saying. Just saying, partner. But anyway, oh, I didn't ask you guys how your week was. I think that's the end of the podcast, but I just want to know how your guys' week was. I know last week it was Thanksgiving. I really didn't do much of a podcast. I didn't do a podcast at all. When I'm talking about not much of one, I didn't do one at all because I was taking a break, man, having a good time with my wife. We didn't go out of town at all. We stayed in house. We actually went to Ted Montana's to go get that bison burger. That jump was good. We didn't really want to travel, because of all the things that's going on. And also, we were supposed to go to Chicago, but I think Chicago had a travel ban, so we couldn't go there to visit family. So we just stayed here. And she also had to work, so it all worked out. But anyway, that was that week. And how was your guys this week? I know I didn't ask in the beginning of the podcast, but put down in the comments how your week was this week. This week was a little short for me because I took off on Monday. Still doing some user research thing, which is pretty awesome. We're doing some facilitated things. I mean, not facilitated. We're doing some moderated things, some unmoderated items. And so that's been pretty cool to see the differences. I would say moderated takes up a lot of time. Oh my God. Doing moderated usability tests takes up so much time. You have no idea. That's 5 hours. If you get 5 users, each one's an hour. That's just talking to them. Then you got to take that data and synthesize that and put that into a findings document and present that. And that's another, I don't know how many hours. But anyways, it's fun. It was fun though. It's fun doing those. But now we're going to try out some unmoderated items with more task focused usability tests. Hopefully these work out and become really good because I really want to do more of these task focused usability tests, the more simple ones, the ones that only last like 15, 30 minutes. So I just want to see how those work out because if we're able to do a lot more of those, we're able to crank out even more usability tests on certain features in our app that we don't have to spend 5 hours on, right? We have to spend a lot of time on because sometimes you need to move quick. Sometimes you need to get some quick data to bring into the conversation so you have something to talk about to validate and back up what you're talking about. So that's been pretty cool that we're doing a lot more of that. And for me, I'm doing a lot more facilitating within my particular project, a lot more taking more of a lead into the project. My lead UX designer, he's being put on some other projects, so I've been taking lead on some other projects here on the main one that we work on. So nothing gets put into the lag, nothing gets put into a parking lot type of deal. But guys, I really appreciate you guys for listening today. But like I said, man, branding yourself is very important. I know I use Ugly Unicorns as an example because it's the one that hits home with me because it's the one I did. And like I said, you don't have to call yourself an offset of your name. You can brand yourself as whatever your name is .com or whatever, or you could be like me and do uglyunicorns.com. It depends on what you want your personal brand to be, to look like, to represent. Because at the end of the day, the point is to try to stand out and be a little more personable, a little be more. I don't know what I'm trying to say is just like you don't want to look like everybody else. You just want to stand out just a little bit. And people sometimes you have conversations with people, right? And I'm really bad at this. I'm really, really bad at this. Like somebody would literally tell me their name. Hi, my name is Jack. Turn around and I will forget their freaking name. I'm like, that person's not that important to me, I guess. But that I would forget their name. But if they say like, "Yo, my name is Jack. My I have a company called I go my company is like Jack and the Beanstalk or whatever." I will remember that. So when people see me and I tell them like, "Hey, my name is Eric Abram," they see that hat, like, "What is Ugly Unicorns?" I'm like, "Oh, it's my own personal brand. Check it out, uglyunicorns.com." Boom. They might not remember me as Eric Abram, but guess what they're going to remember? Uglyunicorns.com. They're going to see that logo. They're going to see that unicorn head with the crown on it that represents me, my brother, and my sister. That's what that crown is right there. That represents me, my brother, and sister because we grew up with a single father. So that just means a lot to me. For half of that. But that's not yeah, we're not gonna get into that. But that's what that crown means right here. That represents me, my sister, and my brother. I'm the middle child, so I'm the middle piece in that crown. But that's what that crown means. If you guys ever wanted to know, there you go. Um, so that's what they're gonna remember. They're gonna remember all the things that they see versus the name because people can remember things visually, but it's hard to remember things audibly. For me, in my case, that's my issue. But like I said, guys, don't forget December 10th at 6:30. We have the UX talk with me speaking and a few others. Make sure you guys check that out. Links will be in the description below as well. Make sure you go to uglyunicorns.com and download the foundation design kit. We have one for not we, it's just me. I have one for mobile and I have one for web to make sure you get those. And also be on the lookout for the membership portion of the website. I will put out more information later once it's all built and decked out. There's going to be some cool things, some cool exclusive content for all my Ugly Unicorns members. So look out for that coming soon in later months. And I think that's it. Like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast, rate it 5 stars. And you know, like I always say, yay, yay, say, a. You guys want to do it this time? I'll do it this time. I'll do it this time, but you gotta do it next time. If I say it this time, I'm probably always gonna be saying it because you guys are never here. You guys never here. And also, I want to do some interviews, guys. I want to do some interviews. I'm gonna be hitting up some people. It could be you. It could be you. It doesn't have to be a freaking UX celebrity that comes on the podcast. It could be anyone. It could be my wife. Actually, she might be the first one. It could be anyone. It could be anyone I've talked to in the past. So if I hit you up, you want to do a podcast episode with me, an interview, we gonna talk, we gonna chat it out. But first I gotta figure out how to do that with all this. I've been trying to figure it out. I think I need to get a cable and attach and then, I wish you guys would just come to my house. We could just do it from here. Anyway, like I always say, guys, hey guys, hey yo guys, don't just be a unicorn, be an ugly unicorn. Peace.